Now to a live look at the world's busiest airport, where a lot of flights going to and coming from Florida airports are now canceled. According to our sister station in Tampa, several airports have closed in preparation for Milton. Tampa International begins suspending flights around 9 this morning. The St. Petersburg Clearwater Airport will close after the final flight today as well. And Sarasota Bradenton is closing at 4 this afternoon. The Orlando Airport will also close on Wednesday at 8 a.m.
All right, we are getting you outside right now with meteorologist Melissa Noor, talking about a beautiful forecast for us, but our neighbors in Florida really bracing for a whopper.
Yeah, and I think that luckily we're going to miss everything here, but even southeast Georgia may see some impacts from the storm. We're talking about some minor storm surge and also some tropical storm force winds possible there. If you missed it at the top of the hour, the new update just came in from the National Hurricane Center. Winds are increasing again with Milton. It's a high-end Category 4. Could get a little bit stronger later on today, and then as it gets closer to landfall, the storm gets a lot bigger in size, and that's why we're looking at such dangerous storm surge and also inland strong winds as well. You can see up and down the Florida Peninsula, it is lit up with tropical alerts, hurricane warnings, and also tropical storm warnings. But here in the coast of Georgia in yellow, this is a tropical storm watch. So likely later on today or tonight, they'll decide to upgrade that maybe into a tropical storm warning. And although the center of Milton won't move over Georgia, the storm's going to be big enough to where we do see impacts there along the coast. And one of those impacts is going to be storm surge. I want to talk about that. We get these large hurricanes pushing water up against the shoreline from not just their pressure, but also the wind. So you'll notice here as Milton is making landfall, the areas just south of the center of it, that's where we're going to see the maximum storm surge. That's where some of that storm surge could be in excess of 10 feet in height. But as it's pushing offshore, again, we have that counterclockwise wind around it, and it's pushing some of that water onto the coast of Georgia. So there is potential for, I would say, 2 to 4 feet of storm surge here along the coast of Georgia. The worst storm surge, of course, will come from the Tampa area, 10 to 15 feet possible there. That is a large chunk of real estate with significant storm surge. You can't survive in a 2-story building in that high of water rise. So people need to take those evacuation orders seriously. Here along the Georgia coast, it's in yellow right here. 2 to 4 feet is possible. Up to 6 feet is the maximum, but hopefully we'll see things play out with the tidal cycles to where it won't be quite that high. It's also a really large storm. I paused this model for wind field so you can see this whole area in yellow is tropical storm force winds at landfall. That's stretching about 350 miles from north to south. And as Milton makes it offshore, some of that tropical storm force wind action will move along the coast of southeast Georgia as well. So there will be impacts there. But here in North Georgia, our front moved through yesterday, and behind it there is cooler, drier air. And that front's going to stay stalled across southern Georgia, protecting us and steering Milton out to the east and not allowing it to move into North Georgia. So for us, it's all about the sunshine this week and milder temperatures, cooler nights expected. This afternoon, we'll head up to highs in the upper 70s. You notice we'll have clear skies heading into tonight. And with that, a quick cool down and a chilly start again tomorrow morning. So I'm forecasting highs much cooler than yesterday. We hit 87 yesterday. Today, about 79 for the high temperature. A few spots to the south may make it up into the 80s. Enjoy it, savor it. Feels really nice outside today, and it will continue to do so over the next several days here across North Georgia. Tomorrow morning starting off upper 50s in the city. Today we even had 140-degree reading up in the North Georgia mountains. Wouldn't be surprised if we see more of that playing out tomorrow morning. You notice on the 7-day forecast, the numbers don't go up right away. We're going to hover here in the mid-70s for the rest of the week. Overnight lows getting even chillier by the end of the week and start to the weekend. A lot of outlying suburbs in the mountains will be waking up with mornings in the 40s. Dare I say chilly enough for a little fall jacket or sweater outside there for the finish of the week.
All right, thank you, Melissa. Georgia Power.